This is a fluky play, but let's look at it. Okay, stop. So Jamal Murray's not boxing out. So if Jamal Murray was boxing out right here, one of these, there would be no worries about who's getting this ball. One of the two Nuggets players could just say, I got it, because both are boxing out and both players they're defending have zero chance of getting this rebound. But Jamal Murray isn't boxing out, and so now two Nuggets go for the ball without communicating who can get it. Cannot lean towards the screen. Look at this Nuggets player right here. Look at him leaning towards the screen. You're going to get beat the other way every time. Again, we have two Nuggets players backpedaling. That's a disaster. Look at Aaron Gordon's not guarding the ball, so that means that he's going to switch early. And now look at Jamal Murray is not even close to being ready to guard the ball. And that's how we get into problems here. So this Nuggets shot is in the air. Again, who's just staring at the shot? We have three Nuggets players just staring at the shot. Just sprint back now. Okay, sprint back. Because if everyone just looks at the shot, transition defense is not easy. Again, if you're Aaron Gordon, you got to try to come off this down screen. Okay, if you get screened, then a switch can happen. But look at Aaron Gordon. He's already committing to a switch. Well, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope isn't ready to switch because Brandon Ingram hasn't even come off any screen yet. So now KCP feet aren't set, so now he's leaning this way, and you're going to have a difficult time guarding that ball screen. Can't do this if you're this Nuggets player. Look at him just staring at the ball, having no idea what his man is doing. That is a real not good thing. Okay, this is not a post dig right here. Your feet are not set. This is a double team. So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is doubling. That means Bruce Brown needs to get up here because he's going to have to rotate here. This player has to do the same thing. This player here, there. But you can't double and get back out. It's just not going to happen. Okay, if you want to be in the gaps defensively, you got to have your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at this player's feet. Not set. Not in a defensive stance. So look at this. This ball just got thrown to his man. He hasn't even moved. Michael Porter Jr. doing. The Nuggets are switching the screen. You do not need to be in backside help. You got to be up guarding your man. Like, look at this. Why? Okay, this is a bad switch. I mean, if you're switching the screen, you got to get underneath the screener. If that's what you're doing is switching, you have to get underneath the screener. When you switch over the top of the screener, now that requires a backside defender who has to leave the corner now. Okay, again, you're committing to this switch too early. If you get screened, if this ball handler comes off the screen, then you can switch. But look at Jeff Green here. Like, he's already committing to a switch. Brandon Ingram hasn't come off the screen yet. That means that this player's not ready to guard Brandon Ingram, and that's not great. So Michael Porter Jr. is supposed to be switching the screen. So then why is he lined up like the screen is being set here? You've got to be over. This is where the screen's being set. This is where you got to be ready to switch. And that's not where he is. Okay, Aaron Gordon's feet are not set. Okay, so this is a double team. Aaron Gordon has no chance right now of getting back out to the three-point line. So again, Jamal Murray's got to rotate here. KCP would rotate here, here, and you'd come here. But again, you're not getting out to the three-point line. So it's a real problem that there's no rotating going on. Jamal Murray, you cannot relax on defense. When this player makes this pass right here, stop. You've got to get your feet set and be in a defensive stance right now. Look at Jamal Murray. Well, what is he doing? This is relaxing, okay? And now your man is opened. This Nuggets player cannot be backpedaling in transition. You got to sprint back. You got to get your feet set. Because if you backpedal, all you're doing is backpedaling into this easy jumper. All right, I mean, this Nuggets big right here has got to get his feet set in a defensive stance. You're in drop coverage, so that means you got to be able to guard the ball and then shift over to Valanciunas. You'll have help in the gaps here, but like, look, I mean, you got to. I mean, you're just backpedaling. You have no chance of guarding the ball or guarding Valanciunas. Okay, this is not going to get it done right here. Aaron Gordon has got to sprint back and sprint towards the ball. Like, I mean, you're jogging, so like. Just not going to get it done from Aaron Gordon. You cannot backpedal. If you backpedal, you are playing off your back foot while Brandon Ingram is coming downhill, and that you can't guard that way. Okay, this is not great effort in transition. KCP has got to sprint over here, and as he's getting over here, he's got to tell Jeff Green to go to the corner. Like, that effort is not great until you haven't communicated with Jeff Green to go to the corner. So it really results in not great transition defense. Okay, Jamal Murray, his feet aren't set. He's gambling too much. You got to get your feet set and stop gambling. Look at all this gambling. That's putting you off balance. Look at your feet. They're moving everywhere. So now look, now you're gambling, and Brandon Ingram here, look at this. He's got the angle here. So that means when he lowers his shoulder into you, he's going to be driving you back. Cannot do this if you're Jamal Murray. The only focus when you're guarding the ball is the basketball. You cannot be trying to feel out of screen. Look at Jamal Murray. Look at him turn his head. I mean, you've already lost. You've already lost. You're off balance. You're trying to feel out of screen. It's not going good. Aaron Gordon wants to play the gaps. He's got to have urgency here. You got to get over. You got to have your feet set. See, look at Aaron Gordon. There is no urgency here to get in the gap. So look, your feet are moving inward. You just gave up a 3 because of that.